What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's 1 for 2. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Lifted in the air out to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hit hard to short. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first, but not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
A nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he'll take a look at ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
2-0 now.
No strike.
The 2-0. Popped him up. Newman is calling for it. And the inning is over. Run on 2 hits here for L.A. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Dodgers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dyson on at first, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peterson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Peterson. Gone!
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Buehler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a called strike, 0-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and two strikes.
2 strikes.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the hard-nosed 17 inches.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Turner is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. It looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Ready with the 1-2. On the ground to the left side. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Will Smith. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game.
Will Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Next up for Los Angeles, number 9. It was 1-for-4 back in Wednesday's contest. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Chris Taylor. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. (2-0) to the Dodgers DH.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Hey, one of the things that makes it so tough to pitch is you consistently have to make good pitches. Even on 2-0, you just can't lay one right down the middle.
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted to nip a corner right there, but hats off, challenging 2-0 in a fastball count. He came and got some.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave one. They still trail it here 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The shortstop, number 27.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth.
To the plate now for
hitter,
Pittsburgh is the DH, Kevin Kramer, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Striding into the box, Cody Bellinger. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Reynolds looking up. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo home run there for Mookie. 8th home run on the season for him as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all. And that's exactly what he did right here.
The left fielder, Joc.
Here's Joc Pederson now. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The set and it's chopped foul. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pederson at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They started the day leading the league in team batting average. And talking with some of the players during batting practice, I got the sense that they are very aware of that fact. Some smiled and nodded when I brought it up. Others told me they know they have a bunch of talented hitters, and that gives confidence to everyone on the team, including the pitchers, that they've got a great chance to win every time out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's taken high above the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Grounded up the first baseline. To second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The first baseman, number 55.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Bell. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Bryan Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A ball and no strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there. Blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Standing in now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he popped him up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The batter.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Still 1-2. Reynolds over at second. Moran on at first with 2 down. High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts at the track. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the runner is in from second. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy is there. Into the box now. Will Smith comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Line towards center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready now, number 9. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball one. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. And it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
From the belt, the pitch.
Outside, that's
ball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. The set and the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I got to count 2-2.
Two and 2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Jacob Stallings hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder,
here's Gerard Dyson.
6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
In now, Adam Frazier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Ready with the 1-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. From the stretch, the 1-2 lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2 on the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Max Muncy. No hits to this point.
The
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Archer looks in. Here he comes 0-1. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And there's ball 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reynolds moves over, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. Josh Bell the next to hit. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung out and missed. Strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 1 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The count is 1-2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. He stays alive, still 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that stepping into the box. Chris Taylor, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And there's ball 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Trying to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Justin Turner. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Here's Corey Seager as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Turner, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back to the bag to double off the runner, but not in time.
Now batting, right fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First offering on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. Right side, but it's well foul. Another try at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Starting to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for LA. Stepping in and ready for another shot.
The right fielder.
Pedro Baez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
First pitch coming. Number here 52. It is. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Called strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Stepping in,
Number
Kevin
44.
Kramer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Derek Holland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Here's Mookie Betts. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Holland into his motion. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding forward now, Jock Peterson. Previously against Derek Holland. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
The
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he's back standing. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now ready once again, Max Muncy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
That's
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Left side, but well foul. Swing and a liner, but foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Betts at second. Muncy is over at first with 1 away. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? A bare hand for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play in the inning. So digging in now, Jacob Stallings. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. takes this the other way to right. Bellinger is there, one away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Jarrod Dyson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 0-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Stepping in now, Adam Frazier, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a move over to first.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding in, Josh Bell. Career numbers against Baez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in the switch hitter, Bryan Reynolds.
Bryan Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Dyson on second. Bell at first. 2 out in the inning. Now the double steal is on here. Strike taken, the throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. Pulled toward right center field. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
Striding in, number 9. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Here's the 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Chris Taylor. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Justin Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And this is popped up near second base. Newman will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1-2. Blake Treinen is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Los Angeles, number 49.
Now to the plate, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Treinen, 30 years of age, is currently second in the league among relievers in all-star fan voting.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Still 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Moran over at second. Newman at first. One gone.
Ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today.
Count
a lot of
1-0.
guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Popped him up. Number 9 shading to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Pirates strand a couple. This ball game still tied 5-all.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Digging in now, Corey Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. To take something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moran over to his left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts, for his career in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Down the third baseline, making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh.
Standing in now, Joc Pederson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Nope. Inside.
Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-0. And that one got a piece of him.
Got him right there.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in, Will Smith. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Fouled away. Pederson at second. Muncy on at first with 2 down. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
3-2 now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home striding.
Leading up for the Pirates.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Riding in once again, Josh Bell. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So
Now
that'll set up the double
left
play
fielder,
possibility with
Ryan.
one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
Kenley Jansen is one of the best in the business, and he knows out of jams. He's in one right now, and I wouldn't bet against him.
No, that's low.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses
Whoa,
above the
that's too
zone
high.
for a ball.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a glove flip for one.
He's out.
Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Los Angeles came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Blake Trinan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from the north. Standing in, Justin Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman.
Now the
Justin
pitch.
Turner.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Corey Seager. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Seager Stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And set up working the plate is Larry. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reynolds on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. Seager leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3 runs already home here. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in, Max Muncy.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Max.
Ready to deliver.
Muncy.
Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Hayes charging in on it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in this.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Kershaw is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting first,
Josh Bell the next to hit. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that
Batting
first
fourth.
inning, 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
In now, Brian Reynolds. Betts has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Digging in, Will Smith, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. No balls and a strike to count. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
One ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off. Smith leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield from center to both corners with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Newman's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations. And good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Pirates.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Collins.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense.
Batting
and let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Into the box now, Jacob Stallings. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Into the box, Hayes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pirates leave. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
1-1 the count. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's ball
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Mookie Betts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Bellinger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Ball 2.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but called a strike. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's one that's taken for a ball. It's now 2-1 to the Dodger left fielder. And there's a base hit on the line. Bellinger is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Mitch Keller is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Max Muncy is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that misses. 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into right field, that's a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And it's 1-1. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Number 9 would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Count still full, 3-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Bell is under it near the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The batter, number 27.
At the plate, Kevin Newman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see his total currently 4th best on this Pirate ball club. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game